celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Celeste Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So if that is something that you might be interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. Yay! Okay, so I'm so excited about this pick a card reading. This is another collaboration with some fellow tarot readers here on YouTube and some amazing intuitives, talented channels and people involved in these collaborations. So I'm so excited about this one. It is all about the 111 portal that is on January 11th. We're going to tap into what energy this portal is bringing to you. I love the energies of these different types of portals throughout the years, and they can really connect you to your higher, downloads, energies from your spirit guides. They can affect us in different ways. So it's kind of good to be prepared for that. Be sure to check out the other readings in this collaboration to gain even more insights, even more messages, which is so awesome. And I will be linking below in the description box to everybody who is part of this particular collab, so you can go straight to their reading afterwards. And if you're coming from one of those other readings, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. If you're as excited as I am to find out what this portal is bringing to you, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and let's dive into these piles. Pile number 1 is the Chevron Amethyst. Pile number 2 is a rose quartz crystal. And pile number 3 is my Moonstone Labrodorite combo. I love this stone. Awesome. Okay. I love all crystals. I just think it's cool that there's actually a stone that has that combo in it. Now's your opportunity to take your time and pause the video if you need to find out which pile or piles most resonate with you. Once you have found your pile or piles, you can head on down into the description box below where I've posted the timestamps for each one of these readings. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so take the messages that resonate with you, leave the rest. Those are most likely for somebody else who also chose that pile. You know what to do. I'll stop talking. I don't want this intro to be too long, and I will see you over at your reading. Hello, celestial beings who chose a pile number 1. I have your pile right here with the Chevron Amethyst. So let's place your crystal aside right here so that we can dive into the tarot cards first, and we will be diving into some oracle cards as well. Okay, we have the, and actually I'm probably not going to pronounce these well, but this is Ashkan. These are the Sufi tarots. This is a newer deck for me, but I love Sufism and really intrigued by those spiritual practices. So this is actually the Lovers. This is Major Arcana. Wow, we also have Shabanu, which is the Empress. Hopefully I'm pronouncing those close enough. 7 of Staffs, which is the 7 of Wands in this deck. We have the 9 of Swords. And we also have the Daughter of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, also in other decks. Okay, and yeah, let's, how are we gonna make all these fit? Okay, they fit, right? Yeah. We have the Lovers, the Empress, 7 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Okay. This is about overcoming and coming out on top. Coming out the winner of the situation. I also feel as though this group may be focused on pregnancy. It could be fertility of some kind. That is the focus here. We have the Empress surrounded by all the pomegranates, which I love, which is all about abundance. Also the fruit of the earth, the luxury of Mother Nature that she brings, the divine feminine. Yeah, so I feel as though with the Lovers and the Empress, to me, this combined kind of connects to me to pregnancy in a lot of ways. Now, this is not for everybody. That's just kind of the first message coming through. But either way, this is the result of a manifestation. I'm getting a message coming through about, like, when you are wanting something and you're manifesting it, you may be afraid of like the other shoe falling. It may bring in worries. So you may be meeting somebody and connecting with somebody, but like, for example, like a new romance or connection or relationship, but you're worried about things getting ruined. Like you're worried about things falling apart and the energy here to me is you overcoming past patterns and doubts and concerns and shadows that almost like even when you are happy, they're bothering you. Like they're making you worry, that those worries are coming in to kind of like cause you doubt. And it could be because of past experiences and past relationships, but I really do feel like this group is coming upon positive luck and outcomes that are really going to be beneficial to you, especially in your relationships and also in kind of like enjoying the pleasures of life. It could be pregnancy as well. So this could be somebody, for example, who, if this resonates with you, where you are worried about a pregnancy that you maybe are currently pregnant and you're worried about it. I feel as though the portal is allowing you to release like past shadows or things that did not go well. Like this could be triggers or trauma. We all have triggers at different levels too. You know, maybe it's not a super intense trigger, but because this is the portal, the 111 portal, I feel like there's like a refresh happening for you, like a release of those old shadows and patterns surrounding things going wrong for you. Like whenever, it's almost like for this group, I feel like there may be some kind of like trigger at a deeper level where when things start going well, you start to worry about the everything's just falling apart on you because it's happened to you in the past where you thought you were in a good situation and then like the rug got pulled out from under you. And there's almost like a shadow there, like I want to say like it's in your energy still, that feeling that that's always going to be the case, but it's not the case. And I also feel that the portal is actually opening up for you an opportunity to overcome those past things that took you by surprise. And also to let you know to really enjoy the positive things in the moment, to align yourself with those experiences in the moment rather than always worrying about kind of the future. There's deep roots in that too, that you're coming to the conclusion of those worries. You may even find too in the time leading up to the portal and on, you know, January 11th, you may find like it's harder for you to sleep and like you can't go to sleep at night, like your brain, your mind is just going. But we see with the Daughter of the Swords, like you're gaining clarity on this. You're releasing this, you're starting fresh. There's a new beginning. And when I think of wands, I think of not only do I think of kind of like confidence and power and direction and leading, but I also think of like new beginnings and fresh starts. So to me, there's like, for this group in particular, you're releasing that past pattern of like feeling like you can't get comfortable anywhere. Like you're finally going to start being comfortable and feeling at home and feeling at home with like positive manifestations and at home with loving connections, romantic relationships as well. Apparently we're pulling from the Witches deck next, which is great. I'm on board with that, but I didn't even think about it. It just kind of happened. We have Cosmic Witch, Astrology, Celestial Bodies, and Star Seed. So this group, I feel as though you're Star Seed family. And this is the Witch Becomes Her deck, which is by V Love and Tarot, who is also part of this collab. So thanks to V for making an awesome deck. I'll link to this deck below. But with the Cosmic Witch, we have a connection to your divine self, to your higher self. We're seeing that with the Seven of Staffs or Wands here too, is this like overcoming. See how she's like glowing? And there's also a green energy of her, like a heart-centered healing energy from her, where she is releasing this fear and doubt in the situation. We have confidence coming in, direction, clarity, right? With the Daughter of Swords. So when I'm seeing Cosmic Witch, I see like almost like the magic and the energy that you're going to be working with on January 11th is going to have to do with your higher self coming in to give you clarity and to give you a bigger picture, bigger understanding. I also feel your Starseed family, again, giving you that kind of a download. We have Storm Witch, Absorption, Release, Chaos. So as I mentioned before, see how there's like almost like a tornado over this person's head. I feel like your thoughts are going to be kind of swirling around you during this portal from the energy of this portal because of something that you are quite literally releasing and getting rid of. Wow. Okay, awesome. Okay, group one. Let's see what other messages are coming through for my group ones. Power. It says call upon the elements, focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. So the 111 portal is also going to be an opportunity to really direct your energy and your focus on to the positive, onto the things that you want to call upon and to bring forth. So you're gonna want to try to rally, I guess, or to like rein in your thoughts to pick one thing to focus on. Are you going to focus on how great things are going? You know, are you going to use this energy to do that? Or, and to focus on this like inner alignment with yourself and what you want to achieve? Or are you going to let your thoughts take control and spiral out? Now it's tricky. I totally understand. Like, it's hard sometimes. You kind of don't always realize that your mind's taking control, but the more you can become aware of whenever your mind has kind of like gone off the rails with your focus, whenever you can do that and refocus on what you want, that's going to be really amazing. And also bring yourself back into your body again. That's going to be really important too for this group, is bringing your awareness back into your body. See how she has her awareness surrounding, that's like the energy that she has. She's really focused herself on her inner body, and she's given attention to it. She's bringing light to her body, which is where energy can get trapped, that the mind kind of like feeds off of. So that's going to be an important process happening for this group. All right, let's see what else. What other message for this group? We're going to pull one more of this from this oracle deck. Okay, we have union, which is exactly what the Lover's card is all about. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. So there is like a joining of forces, a union between you and another person. You may be meeting somebody romantically who you connect at a very deep and spiritual level during this time as well. You're uniting with them, and it's going to be important to work with them. I feel like somebody maybe even is coming in for you who is going to help ignite this kind of like deeper spiritual connection and remind you of certain things about yourself, like remind you of your authentic self and how to reconnect with that. Like, you may just feel this person is also kind of brought to you by the universe to give you messages. So to me, there's like very strong connection coming for this group, especially romantically. So those of you looking for a romantic partner, I feel like you may meet them during this energy, during this portal. They may come through. So that may be an intention you do want to set. If you're already in a committed relationship, I feel like together you guys are going through this transformation with this portal. You're actually experiencing this energy together. You're actually bringing in together some new prosperity, some new enjoyment of like the finer things. Like, I almost feel like it's a good time during this portal to treat yourself and to pamper yourself a bit and to sit in that energy, like pampering your physical form and body. And I mentioned for some of you, this is going to kind of play out as far as like pregnancy goes. Also noticing that 111 adds up to 3, and that is also the Empress. For this group, there's some connection to fertility here. This is also kind of like, when you think of fertility, it's not just pregnancy, but fertile soil is where you can plant seeds. So to me, again, this is your power. It says call upon the elements, focus your intentions. So to me, this is like a powerful group for focusing intentions to make something happen. Maybe do a little spell work, a little meditation on what you want to manifest. And if you have a partner, you may want to do it with your partner because their energy is on point with yours. And together, I feel like you can make an even, it says, you know, join forces and flourish. You may have a friend or somebody you connect with who you're joining forces with to make this happen. Okay, we have catch your breath. I am talking very quickly for this group, so I almost feel like I need to catch my breath. But that is a message for you guys. So in other words, the reason I'm talking so quickly is you may be finding, like, I almost feel like your thoughts are just going like a storm, right? Like there's chaotic energy here. It's important to breathe in and breathe your awareness back into your body. Like we were saying, we also see this green energy too. I'm going to send this group in particular I mentioned at the beginning of my readings, I like to send heart-centered energy healing. And for this group in particular, there's a lot of heart chakra focused energy that is needed. Ooh, we also have the Union card is green, and that's also connected to the Lovers. It's just, to me, I feel like we have like this green energy is drawing me to my heart chakra. So I'm going to send some heart healing energy. This is maybe even, again, like a meditation on your heart chakra. That may be really important and potent for this group in particular. You can also listen to binaural beats on YouTube for your heart chakra. So if you do want to accept that energy and let me know, you can post 3 green hearts down below, or as many green hearts as you want, to receive this energy. I would love that. Comment below, let me know you are open to receiving it. I'm going to be sending that to anybody who needs it for as long as you need. Okay, let's see. What other messages for my group ones. Clear endeavor. This is the clarity of the swords. So we have, like, notice this card's very green on one side, which is very much on this energy. Then we have blues all in here, which is, to me, the clarity, the air sign, which is connected to the throat chakra, with the swords energy is connected to communication. I mentioned really getting clear on, and remember, we have focus your intentions. So I feel like you're going to be given more of a clear direction. The ace cards too, I'm kind of like seeing like the ace of swords here with clarity, a new beginning. So for this group in particular, you are gaining a clear sign, a clear focus, but to me, it's once you get into your body, right? Like it's almost like you're getting into your body to gain that inner clarity, to find what it is that you need to focus your energy and your intentions on for the portal. So make sure you are like, you are on board with that. You may want to really sit and think about that, maybe meditate on that and see what your guides, what your starseed family is wanting you to really focus your attention on. Because I do feel like your intentions are going to be very powerful for this portal. And it's almost like you're planting a seed on that day of this portal, that your guides are saying, like, be careful where you plant that seed, like make sure it's exactly what you want. And to me, they're saying, like, get clear on it and ask for that clarity and you will receive it. All right. So we're going to finish up with one final card for my group ones for the portal. Remember to check out the rest of the readings down below. We're getting a lot of cards, so I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. Remember to check out the readings in my description. Whoa, okay, here we go. These cards are just jumping out for you. And yeah, just check out the other readings, get even more messages on what you can expect for the portal. And thank you so much to all of those who have collabed with me. I'm so excited and always happy to do these and be part of this amazing group of intuitive readers. So we have as our final card, harmonic flight. Harmonic flight. So something is taking off for this group is what I'm hearing. And the portal is giving you a moment to kind of catch your breath and set an intention. But we're seeing a union again. Like, see how it's interesting, because we were talking about like the blue and the green, and even though this is like not green necessarily, we're seeing like a balance of two things coming together to suddenly like take flight and to create manifestation between the two. So again, I feel as though you are working with somebody, somebody's coming in for you. This could be a romantic partner. There's like a soulmate energy here, even with these two entities kind of looking at each other and being on the same page completely and fully to then manifest something really, really beautiful. So you may have a significant other who you are just like aligning with so deeply right now, and the portal is like giving you both this opportunity to manifest something really beautiful and to really soak that in, like even just what you've manifested so far together. you're soaking that in, and it's like you are just so in alignment with each other. You're bringing about something new. And that's why, again, like it's almost like pregnancy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a baby that you're bringing into existence. It could just be the life that you want to create together. There's so much harmony between these two things. For some of you, this may be a starseed, soulmate, like a spiritual guide coming in to help you. But I feel like for most of you, this is a tangible person. Again, it could be friends joining forces. You're joining forces to create this beautiful life together too. So that is a strong message for my group ones. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Give a comment down below. Just let me know that you did pick group one. We could have a chat as well if you did resonate with anything. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this reading. And if you are enjoying my vibes and my energy, I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button, join our family of celestial beings. That would be so awesome. Lastly, check out the readings below, and I will also link to the playlist of all the collabs that I've been a part of, so you can see a bunch of different other pick a card readings that I've done with the group of intuitives and tarot readers on the internet. So there's endless content here. So thanks so much for joining me for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have your pile right here with the rose quartz crystal on it. So great energy, great divine love energy for this crystal. We're going to set it above so that we can dive into your tarot cards. First, we have Son of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords in this deck. We also have the Five of Staffs, or the Wands, Five of Wands. We have the Four of Coins. We have the Salic, or the Fool card. This is a Sufi tarot deck, so I hope maybe it's Salic, not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then we have the Alchemist, which is the Magician. So we have the Fool and the Magician card coming out. Awesome. All right. Let's see what this all means. We have deep lessons being learned is kind of what I'm gathering also from this portal for everyone, really. Felt that in the other reading as well. But what's coming through is kind of what the lesson is, exactly what you're working through, what you're releasing. For this group, I'm seeing as though you may be feeling like you've kind of gotten a little off track, or feeling like a little disconnected from your higher self. And I do feel like you're gaining a new insight or a new connection to the divine, to the spiritual, because you may be feeling like everything's been kind of a struggle. Like you've been guided in a direction, you've been going in that direction, you've been brave, you've been courageous, you've been just going for things, trying to trust your intuition, but it just feels like it's been somewhat of it feels like an uphill battle almost, or it feels like people are set against you. You don't really feel like in the flow of things. This is really changing. For the portal, this is different. Like energy is opening up for you. And the key here is, like with the Four of Coins, I feel like you may also be kind of protective of what you have gained. And because you've been so protective of it, I feel like you've been afraid of losing it. So there's maybe financial gain or things that you were able to manifest. And rather than that feeling like more comforting, it just feels like you're afraid of losing what you have gained to people. And there's always a really good reason for how we're feeling because of past experiences, but sometimes we need like a reset of our energy. We need some help, we need some support from a higher level. It feels like you may be feeling a little disconnected from that bigger energy that could be helping you right now. So I do feel for the January portal that you are reconnecting with that. And again, this could be at many different levels. This doesn't mean that like your whole life you've been doing this or anything like that. It just may be like you are gaining this energy at a new level. Like we're constantly cycling through lessons. So this lesson may be coming back around for you and reestablishing itself at a deeper level, and like at a deeper rooted level where you're really grounding yourself even further to be able to tap in to a higher, bigger energy that's going to actually support you in your manifestation, because we have the Alchemist with number 1. and that is the magician. So the magician is a creator. He's making his manifestation become reality. Yeah, he's taking his magic, he's using it to create with the universe. Now, with the Fool card as 0 point energy, I feel like this is a time, so the guidance here, or the suggestion here is to take your energy, and whatever you're feeling very protective over, you're gonna have to release that. You're gonna have to kind of open up to possibilities, that there's more for you, that there's infinite opportunities for you, that you don't have to struggle all the time, that the universe can help you. And that's what's coming in. It's like help, it's guidance, it's effortlessness. Effortless creation is coming in for you during this portal. So I feel like you guys probably, I feel like you may already understand this. So I'm going to keep going because I feel like that was it for that message. I don't want to like harp too much on it, but we're going to keep pulling some oracle cards. We're going to do the Which Becomes Her deck, which was created by V Love and Tarot, who is also part of this collab. So I will link to this deck below if you're interested as well. Love using this one. All right, let's see. And I also love supporting indie oracle card makers. We have Fire Witch, Ignition, Personal Power, and Intensity. We also have Egyptian Witch, Ancient Wisdom, Mythology, and Deities. You may be connecting with some Egyptian deities as well. You may be receiving some downloads from them during this portal. That seems to be significant for this group especially. A lot of red power energy here as well with fire, masculine energy. We have Son of Swords. We also have the staffs, which is wands and is fire energy. So what I'm seeing is with this ancient wisdom, you're remembering and realigning with ancient wisdom. Before, I feel like you came at something with intensity and a lot of power, and you still have that inner power within you. You still have that passion for what you want to do with this Fire Witch energy. However, you're kind of shifting gears to re-tap into a more deeper, like I'm getting something like you're deepening your connection to gain help from some bigger deities, some bigger like powerful entities that are going to be helping you. And these are positive guidance, positive help. You may have been guided recently or like connected recently to an Egyptian type of deity who is currently like guiding you through this time period as well, to learn and to build your manifestations, to create your manifestations. So I don't feel as though you've had any setbacks. I just feel as though you're tapping in at a deeper level so that you're not putting so much effort and intensity into getting something done. I also feel as though like the intensity of your passion, like you're wanting this so badly, but you've kind of gotten a little into this, again, into this gear of like somebody else is going to take this from me. So you've been trying to compete against other people. I feel like for some reason in this case, like there's nothing wrong with healthy competition and using that to, you know, better yourself. But I feel like you may have gotten into a mode of like, someone else is going to get this before me. And I feel like your deity or your spirit guide is trying to let you know, like, you don't have to worry about that, because your path isn't their path, and the way you reach your goals is going to be different than them. And as long as you trust in that, like, you're going to make it there. You're going to make your manifestation happen. All right, that message wanted to come through. So let's keep going. Prosperity. Oh yeah. So I feel like this group is trying to manifest prosperity. That flew out for this group. We have focus on the positive and more good will come. Yeah. See, if you're focused on, perhaps like you may have gotten into this mode of like focusing on not losing something, not letting go, you know, like being afraid of losing what you have gained, then it's hard to let in more blessings. So it says, give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. So there's something that you are learning for this portal. You're opening yourself up to prosperity and you're letting go of maybe like feelings of lack, which we all have. Like, I feel like it's very easy to get into that mode. So you're being offered assistance and support for creating some prosperity. Rebirth. Wow, fire energy for this group for sure. There's a lot of passion and red, like fiery energy. We have the phoenix or phoenixes. Is that what they are? What is it, plural? Okay. No matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, accept the positive change that is coming. Yeah, so the positive change has to do with prosperity. You are opening up to some new beginning, some fresh start with a positive change. So I feel like this portal is letting in your manifestations, like opening up so that you can receive this manifestation. So really let go of feeling restricted or feeling like you're being blocked, because you're definitely not being blocked. I feel like it's just almost like divine timing with this energy coming through for you to help you receive this. But this is a fresh start. There's change, there's transformation happening. You know, the phoenix represents rising from the ashes. So a time of maybe feeling lack is transforming into new power. Fire especially is going to be really transformative. Maybe light a candle to set your intentions, or work with fire on January 11th to work with this energy and to gain this prosperity. Ooh, awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Group 2 for some additional messages. Gratitude and appreciation. This is the second time gratitude was mentioned. It says give thanks, right? So be grateful for what you have currently. And also the 4 of coins, it can also represent this kind of like taking comfort in little things in life too. So I think that's going to be an important theme for maybe lighting your candles, setting your intentions. Is going to involve being grateful for what you already do have and what you have already manifested. And love matters. So there's this energy of love coming through. I feel as though there's like a message from the divine coming through with love for you. Yeah, you may want to reach out to your guide, just put it out there, just speak to them, open yourself up to receiving a message from them, because I feel like they're sending love energy as well during this portal. They're wanting to connect with you during this portal to let you know that they're watching over you and like helping you and supporting you, wanting you to get this fresh start, this rebirth, so that you can bring in this new prosperity, this new manifestation. So lots of magic for this group as well. And you may find like interesting things happening, you know, like things that don't seem real, like they seem like magical. You may find that that's happening for you a lot during this portal, because I feel like this deity is pretty powerful for this group. It could be connected to Egypt again, but it's an ancient deity from a long time ago. So yeah, I'm getting the sense that it could be Egypt, along with like maybe maybe even an Indian, like something Asian, very old, a long time ago. What are we thinking? Like ancient civilizations. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, definitely if you've been connecting with one, they're coming through in this reading as well to confirm that for you. You're not imagining that at all. All right, let's pull another card. We have one card coming through. This one wanted to come out. High heart chakra. Ecstatic bliss. Whoa, you guys. We're talking about some ancient divine guidance here for this group that is actually cleansing and clearing your high heart chakra, which is even more of like a spiritual level. It's even more of it's like divine love. So there's healing energy here. We also have love matters, right? So there's this connection. Wow, this group is really downloading some beautiful, beautiful energy for this portal. Sometimes this happens beneath the surface, and the effects of it, like sometimes we know when it's happening, but sometimes it can happen beneath the surface for those of you who maybe aren't like as connected or as aware of how that can kind of play, how you can kind of experience these energies. These are some intense energies. You may find yourself feeling very blissful from time to time surrounding this portal. You may feel like you're on a high. This is your deities helping you. This is also just the energy of the day of the portal, like how you're experiencing it and where it's really connecting for you. you may feel like almost, yeah, like you're things are going your way and you're on a high, especially during this transformation. I feel like this high heart chakra is helping, it's transforming in itself and also helping with the transformation to make it more pleasant. Like sometimes transformations or rebirths can be difficult and challenging, but for you, I feel like it's gonna give you this new level of like inner confidence and power and feeling like on top of the world. So you may find yourself like rushing into things with the Son of Swords. Just be aware of that too. Like things may happen very quickly and you may find like an intensity to this turnover, but it's gonna be very like blissful for you. That is so cool. And I'm really happy for you guys to experience kind of this rebirth at this type of level. Like when I download energies, sometimes they could be so intense, or even like receiving energy healing, it could be so intense that it feels like you're on a high. So that's what kind of this high heart chakra opening and expansion is going to feel like for you guys. So really divine love coming through for this group as well. Yeah, you're aligning to your higher self for sure. All right, group 2, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. Don't forget to check out the other readings down below. I will have each of them linked, and also you'll see them up on the screen really quickly. But also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Comment down below, let me know which group you did choose. Let me know you chose pile 2, and if anything did resonate with you, I would love to hear your thoughts, and please come back and let me know anything that you felt or experienced during this this portal as well. I would love to know how this plays out for you. Please subscribe if you are enjoying my messages and the energy that I'm sharing on my channel. I would love to have you join the Celestial family. That's gonna do it for this reading though. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have your crystal right here, the Labrodorite Moonstone with a little flash of blue in there. So we're going to set your stone aside right here so we can dive into your reading. We're going to start with your tarot cards first. We have the 4 of Staffs or Wands. We have the 10 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, the Malika of Swords, so that's the Queen of Swords. And lastly, we have the Malika of Coins. Ooh, the Queen of Coins or Pentacles. This is a Sufi tarot deck, so that's why I'm not sure I'm pronouncing those perfectly. But we have 2 queens, 1 of Swords, 1 of Coins. We have 2 of Swords, which is interesting. We have the 2 queens and the 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and 4 of Staffs. Okay, Staffs is Wands. Not sure if I mentioned that already. There's celebration happening here. There's also deeper understanding of, I'm getting this energy of like coming within and really making a decision. This could be deciding between 2 people or 2 courses of action. I feel like there's something that has been weighing on you as far as like either telling somebody, or it's just been like a lot of things to think about and to resolve. Some painful things happening, people in your life maybe having to choose between people, but having to take sides, I'm hearing as well. This could be family members having to take sides. This could be a mother figure having like disagreements with your mother and not having to just like choose between your own well-being and taking sides with that person. So the portal to me for this group is kind of bringing up the kind of like stirring the pot of things so that you can make a decision, so that you can take a path. So you can see with the card right in the center is there's a difficult decision that you're holding off on because it's hard to know which direction to go in. And I feel like this portal is giving you further insights. You're coming to the final conclusion of this time where you've been like worrying. Maybe you're worried about the repercussions of this decision. You may already know how you want it to go about, like how you want to proceed, but you're like struggling to make this call because you're afraid of insulting somebody, or you're afraid of like the repercussions of this decision. And the 10 of Swords shows that this has been really weighing on you. The Four of Staffs, there's some kind of celebration that just recently happened, or that you are, maybe there's even like an event you're going to that is stirring up some of this as well, like being in conflict with yourself because of maybe the people you have to confront at this event that you're either going to or you're involved in. It could be a wedding, it could be a party. Sometimes the Four of Wands is specifically a wedding, but there's a celebration or event you're going to, you're having to face certain people, having to deal with conflicts and making those resolutions. So let's keep going. We are going to pull some more cards to gain further insights on this, but I feel as though the portal is quite literally like helping you create, like walk this path and find this path for yourself. We have Nocturnal Witch, darkness, night, and fortitude. So you're really facing darker areas that within yourself that are needing to be faced in order for you to understand yourself better. There's something hidden here. There's even maybe like an answer that's hidden, a solution that's hidden that is being revealed, that you're kind of being forced to reveal. Oh, we got 2 more cards for this group, and this is the Witch Becomes Her deck. I'll link that below. It's actually created by Beloved Tarot, who is also in this collab. So yeah, we have Medium Witch and Green Witch. So Medium Witch says psychic, contact, and closure. I think the key word here is closure for this group. It's like getting through this night to create closure between people. We also have Green Witch, foraging, whole foods, and earth. To me, it's going to be this energy is kind of letting us know it's going to be very important for this group to take care of their health and their well-being, especially because you may be going through a recovery period after going through this. Sometimes we think like stress that just involves like mental stress doesn't exhaust us or affect our health. You know, like we get it if we get a cold from like working too hard or pushing ourselves physically, but like we don't realize that we can also hurt our health through our own like mental stress, right? And like emotional stress too. So I feel as though it's going to be really important to revitalize yourself, like eat your vegetables, eat your whole foods, because this has been a stressful time and your body is really needing to recover from this as well. We have Dance. Find your heart's rhythm, step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. Interesting, I'm putting Dance right above the 2 dancing people, the celebrating people. There's an event, there's a party, and this also points to the dance of life, right? Like finding your rhythm, walking your path. See how she's at a crossroads, she's not sure which path to take. It's gonna be like dancing with the cosmos instead of trying to force something. When you're dancing, you're in the flow of the music, you're in the flow of life. So this portal is about, for you, like getting back into your flow. So there is celebration to come, or you may even be aware of celebration happening soon. And the key here is going to be to listen to your own inner rhythm and to dance to it. Oh, we have Love. Listen to your heart. Embrace what makes you happy. There are 1 million reasons to love. So sweet. So I don't know if you are going to a wedding, or if you are getting married on the portal for some of you maybe, or you're meeting somebody who you will marry. But on top of that, there's always layers of messages, right? So there's first the obvious message, which is this a wedding? Are you going to a wedding and dancing? But then there's also the deeper meaning, which says listen to your heart, right? So you're having to make a difficult decision. Listen to your heart. What is the answer that feels best to you? So do you feel relief when you make one of the decisions over the other decision? Like more? Do you feel more relief? What is your body telling you when you think about the decision you have to make and the direction you have to choose? The question also is there only 2 choices? Because a lot of times with the 2 of Swords, what I find is like, if you can't make a decision on something, it may be because neither of those answers is the right one, but you just haven't seen the right answer. Like that answer hasn't come through yet. When we're looking at the Malika of Swords or the Queen of Swords, this shows that she has confidence, that she is confident in making a certain decision. And the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles energy is saying, you also, not only do you have the confidence to communicate and create and go for this and know what this is, but you're also bringing this into existence. You're turning this into reality. You're grounding it into reality with the earth energy of the coins. So there's a combination here of maybe you feel like you have to choose between the two, but there may be a third choice where you are able to serve yourself in an even better way. And the reason you feel like you can't move forward is because that has not revealed itself to you. So definitely trusting your heart when it comes to making this decision. So you may be choosing the person you love, and maybe you're afraid of the repercussions of that. But if this is what your heart is telling you to do, then it's probably because it is the best thing for you. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. We have some more oracle cards to make it through. So let's see what the oracle cards want you to know. What does my group 3s need to know about the portal? Oh, we had a lot coming in. New experiences and possibilities. There's just some confirmation and trust your own understanding. Wow. You actually had 4 cards come out. We're going to go with all 4 of them, but let's just start with these 2 because I was saying, you know, there's possibilities here. There's possibilities that you may not even be aware of yet that this portal is bringing through for you. Trust your own understanding, trust in your heart. Remember, trust that you may be worrying and stressing over this, but it's important to kind of take a step back to know that that energy isn't going to last forever. Like, you may be in that energy, but it's important to take a step back, trust that you're feeling about it. So here's the thing is, like, I'm getting this message strongly, is like, sometimes in a situation we feel awful about it, like we feel like it's not right, but we question our own feelings about it. We're like, no, it's just me, I'm just being over dramatic, or like, I'm just being silly and like, this isn't true. No, you are feeling correctly about the situation. You are like, the reason you are feeling wrong about it, or whatever it is, like, or maybe like there's a person you don't like how they spoke to you, you're feeling like they're not good energy, but you're just kind of being like, ah, whatever, I'm just overthinking it. No, you're not overthinking this. I feel like your feelings are very, very much on point to the reality of the situation. We have leap of faith and be your best self always. So I feel like it's going to come to a head. I feel like January 11th is giving you this like insight to take this leap of faith, to trust your understanding and go for it. And I feel like you're coming at it with the best of intentions with be your best self always. I feel like you're wanting to make things right. Like, you're definitely feeling bad about it. You're feeling guilty about something. Maybe, again, like maybe you're thinking, oh, I'm overthinking this. This is my fault. And even though this doesn't feel right, no, this is a time for you to trust in your intuition. I'm also hearing this is a time that you're learning how to trust your intuition and how to trust that you're making the right decision for you. Like, this is a test for you, to an opportunity to gain even more like confidence in yourself, and to ground that in yourself as like, no, I'm going to listen to myself and trust in this, versus like making somebody else, or like allowing somebody else to make this decision for me. So it takes a little bit of a leap of faith, but once you go for it, I feel like you're gonna know, like, I'm doing this with the best of intentions ultimately. And that's where you're coming from. And intentions are so important to everything we do in life. All right, beautiful group 3. Let's finish up with another oracle card. Final oracle card for the theme of this portal for you guys, and what messages are coming through for my group 3s. Thank you again for joining me for this reading. Before, just while I'm shuffling, I did want to mention, don't forget to check out everybody else's readings down below and their messages. So I'll link to all of their channels, and a huge thank you for letting me be part of this as well. I'm always so grateful to be part of these collaborations. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and if you are enjoying my channel and you have not yet subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe and join our family of celestial beings. Comment down below too, let me know you chose pile 3. But now that we do have 2 cards, let's see, we have fire with Solaris Sublime. We also have vulnerability. There is a time right now that you're feeling vulnerable in this situation. We see that with the Ten of Swords. We mentioned too of like questioning yourself, questioning your own experience, your own perspective on this situation. So it could feel very vulnerable for you, but this vulnerability is actually igniting you. It's bringing out this fire energy within you, this ability to trust in yourself and this confidence too. The confidence in the situation, like the confidence to make this decision. There's also themes for this card as well, just to let you know, is passion, motivation, destruction, power, illumination, determination, inner light, forging, which we had fortitude as well with nocturnal witch as well, which kind of like, to me, there's like the fire comes into the night to ignite and to bring light to darkness. So you're basically like bringing awareness, you're understanding something at a deeper level, you're understanding yourself, you're bringing light into the darkness, so you're clarifying something. There's also an energy of bringing conflict into harmony with this card as well, intensity, transformation, the incredibleness of being alive, coalescence, infinite energy. So really what I'm sensing is taking this vulnerable time and turning it into transformation, like the phoenix rising, transforming yourself into this new version of yourself, which again, I do feel like these portals often bring us some intense transformation, downloads of information. For you, this is coming from a vulnerable state to one of confidence. So you're clearing that out. I love the dragons on these cards. You got like 2 cards with dragons, which again is like a fire element type creature. We have these crystals, but also just kind of getting into your own flow. Sometimes we have to be vulnerable with ourselves, vulnerable with others, vulnerable to make a decision. And I've mentioned a few times, this is a challenge, this is a test, this is an opportunity for you to overcome certain inner doubts within yourself. So that's going to be really powerful for this group. Okay. Wow, group 3, this is an amazing transformation that you're experiencing. I do hope these messages were helpful to you. You're going to overcome this. You're going to feel empowered by going through this energy and coming out on the other side. I would love it if you would let me know in the comments, as I mentioned, and have a chat there, kind of your thoughts, your feelings, which pile you chose. I would love to chat with you there. Otherwise, that's going to do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.